Let's see how quickly I can knock this one out. Today I'm actually going to be posting a review. I think this is going to be the first ever food review that I post on my triathlon channel, not on my Fast Foodies YouTube channel. Actually, I'm not too sure if this is going to be a food review, but what I do know is that today I'm going to be trying out the brand new, well, not too brand new, but pretty new Maurten Bicarb System 15. I don't know why they added on that 15 at the end. If you know, then let me know in the comments down below. But the reason why I'm reviewing this gel, bicarb, hydrogel, whatever you want to call it, the reason why I'm reviewing this and none of the other gels that I take, actually I do review some of the other gels that I take on my Instagram. I'll have a link to my Instagram in the description box below if you want to see what I think of other gels. But the reason why I'm making a longer video on this is this is pretty darn expensive. I picked this up on the feed. Speaking of links in the description box, I'll also have a link to the feed in the description box below. That is an affiliate link. It helps me out and it costs nothing extra to you, so you might as well use it. I'd greatly appreciate it. But as I was saying, I picked this up on the feed. It was not cheap. It set me back quite a bit, but I thought if it's gonna help me out, it is from Maurten, as you guys can tell, and Maurten is, I think they're one of the leading brands when it comes to sports nutrition, so I thought might as well give it a shot. But along with the ridiculous price tag, it also only has 4 servings. You guys can see, where is it? Right there, it says 4 servings. And so I'm really hoping that this is worth it. And after watching this review, you guys will know if you should go out of your way, spend the money to pick up this bicarb Maurten system, or if it really isn't worth the price tag and you should stick to your normal gels and whatnot. Now, I'm actually filming this the day before my big brick session. I'm currently training for Ironman Florida. Tomorrow I have about an hour swim, a hard 4-hour bike right around race power, and then a spicy runoff. So I thought, what better way to test this out than with a hard brick? Because we all know we should never do something for the very first time on race day. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and prepare this for you guys, show you how it's done, and then tomorrow we'll find out if my stomach can handle it or not. And if it does handle it, well then at least you know that it works on some people. And if it doesn't handle it, well then you know that it doesn't work on some people. Now before I go ahead and open this up and get it ready, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more reviews of ridiculously priced nutrition products. I also do shoe reviews as well, along with the traditional triathlon training content. Let's get to it. So first things first, I will open this. Oh, I probably should give you guys the nutritional macronutrient breakdown. So per serving, you guys can see right there, 160 calories, 40 grams of carbs or 39.2 grams of carbs. Then it also has complex B and C. Not too sure what that means. Here's a little description from Maurten. It writes, Bicarb System 15 is a carbohydrate hydrogel with bicarbonate, high sodium content. You can only take 2 servings per week. The bicarb system is an advanced sports fuel designed for athletes. Follow the QR code to access the dedicated digital companion to intuitively plan and execute your high-intensity training sessions and race day. The hydrogel component and bicarbonate component work in harmony, allowing for easy ingestion, smooth transportation through the stomach, and a controlled release for a successful experience. Follow the instructions carefully. We will do that. Still hasn't answered the question though, why the number 15? I don't know.
It's my birthday.
March 15th. I must say the packaging on this, it is pretty impressive. Ooh, alrighty. Open this up. Look at that. That's pretty impressive. Definitely looks like it's designed for elite athletes. So here we have the shaker cup. And then we will empty the contents into, so it's really nicely, it's A, B, C. So this is part A, this is part B, and then this is part C. So, okay. So when you combine it with the when you combine this with the water, it turns into a hydrogel, acting as a vehicle and encapsulating the bicarbonate to aid ingestion. And now what is part C? Maybe this is the, so this is a bicarbonate 15. Okay, so we have to pour 200 milliliters of water into this container. Okay, what's this? Interesting. Came prepared with my Frosty the Snowman, Swole Man. Let's see, 200 milliliters. I'll put this on the, there we go. 200 milliliters in here. And now we empty the components of this into component A. We shake intensely for 15 seconds, and then we have to leave it for 3 to 5 minutes. Now we'll put the lid. I assume we don't have to put this back on, but I'll put the lid. Really make sure to tighten it up. Don't want to waste one drop of this stuff. All right, now let's shake it up. Oh, also a pro tip, I brought this just in case. I probably will end up using this, but always bring one of these to races. It just helps if you're making nutrition, stuff like that. Having a frother, it just makes everything so much easier. Yeah, so highly recommend investing in one of these. It costs like $5 on Amazon. But now that we have, you can even kind of see it's turned into a bit more gloopier of a mixture. I'm gonna let that sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and with the power of YouTube magic and editing, I will be right back. Hopefully that transition worked well. And during that break, I actually did go and Google the price of it because I forgot. It's actually $65. So 15, 30, 45. That's $15. I have $15 worth of nutrition in here. Yeah, that's how expensive this is. And you're only getting 40 grams of carbs in each serving, as I mentioned. So that's not the best carb to dollar ratio. But then again, we're talking about Maurten. All right, so we got this all mixed up, and I'll open it up. But it is, I don't want to spill it because, as I mentioned, I got $15 worth in here. But it is a gloop, definitely gloopy. So now we're gonna add the bicarbonate 15 part. This is C. We added that in. And now it does say stir gently. So I'm not gonna turn this on. I'm just gonna stir it. And then it does say ingest immediately, but I don't know about you guys. During an Ironman, I'm not stopping halfway through the bike and preparing this. So I'm gonna do as I would leading up to a race, and I'm gonna put this into a bottle. I think I'm actually gonna mix this, speaking of bottles, got my spoon, a little better of a stir. It is weird though, there's like little pellets. Very interesting. Tastes like a Maurten gel. And the pellets, it tastes like baking soda. The C part, the little pellets, yeah, it tastes like bicarbonate, which I think is baking soda. A little salty too, but that's kind of the flavor that you're getting. Weird texture, as is with pretty much all Maurten products, but yeah, time to get the rest of my bottles set up, including this one, and go to bed. I will catch you guys after the bike. We'll see how it goes, and have a little post-brick discussion. Just like that, the 5-6 hour training day is done and dusted, and now it is time for me to let you know what I think about the Maurten Bicarb system. Going to keep this short and sweet. Pretty much, long story short, I do think that this would be great leading up to a race, before a race, the morning of a race, because when I took it, it was easy on my stomach. I felt great. I took it during my ride, as you guys saw. However, I did notice that when I tried shaking up the bottle, like before starting my ride, the bicarbonate, it started to fizzle, and my bottle started leaking a little bit. So I would definitely not recommend taking this during a training session, just because I would be too afraid of, it coming out of the bottle, like your bottle exploding. Plus, I did notice after my ride that a bunch of the mix or whatever, the glue, the gel, it kind of stuck to the water bottle itself. So I don't think I got the entire nutrients or all the carbs in the mixture into my body, because so much of it was stuck on the outside of the surrounding of the bottle. So yeah, especially since it's it's $15-16 a serving. I definitely, as I mentioned, take this in the morning leading up to a race. If you want to spend the money, make sure you're getting all the carbs, all the nutrients, all the advantages, the benefits that this bicarb system offers. But if you're looking for intro race nutrition, definitely a hard pass on this Maurten bicarb system. So what am I going to be doing? I will be taking this the morning before Ironman Florida, but I will not be taking it during Ironman Florida, or maybe even like a recovery. I'm not sure. It says to take it on an empty, or not to take it on an empty stomach. So yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully this saved you some money. If you were thinking of using this for intra-race nutrition, yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've used it. Still a little bit tired from that training session today. It was a hard one. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have used this in the past, what you guys thought. And yeah, I probably won't be picking up another one of these. I just wanted to try it out. So yeah, we'll see ya in the next one.